This video introduces standards and norms for e-textile systems. Smart and e-textile prototypes are developed currently in a large number in almost all textile laboratories belonging to universities or companies. In spite of a large number of more or less reliable and washable prototypes, only very few products are available on the market. This may be explained by their poor reliability and by important difficulties to clean or wash. Many projects have been and are still funded in Europe and worldwide aiming at standardization of smart textiles. Several European FP7 and FP6 smart textile projects resulted in a variety of high market potential developments. Representative projects are Safe at Sea, Advanced Personal Protective Clothing, Polytect, Smart Textile Materials for Reinforcing and Monitoring Infrastructures, and BPHOTEX, Flexible Photovoltaic Textiles. SustaSmart project starts from the standardization needs encountered in these projects, which had each at least one SustaSmart partner involved, as well as those from a carefully selected group or other FP6, FP7 projects. Given the wide range of potential applications, the efforts will be restricted to three focus domains: personal protective equipment PPE, construction and infrastructure, and consumer goods. Although first steps have been taken, the interaction between research and standardization can still be improved tremendously. SustaSmart opts for a systematic three-step approach to forward standardization. Standardization is a key issue for future exploitation and commercialization of smart textiles, especially for PPE and construction, as it supports legal provision in those areas. By teaming up with a group of external partners, 14 companies and 4 standardization actors supplied a support letter. SustaSmart is convinced it collected sufficient critical mass to reach its ambitious goals. Several questions displayed on this slide may be defined regarding the standardization process. The first one concerns the reasons why standardization is necessary and where are we now. Therefore, the analysis of standardization needs, drivers and trends have been realized together with an analysis of smart textile products and major technologies. The following question is related to reasons stopping us to realize the standardization. Legal and technological barriers explain partially these reasons. To the question, how to realize our standardization objectives? The answer is first to identify means necessary to achieve objectives, such as further research developments, capital investments, lobbying, and networking. And finally, to the question, when this will be realized, the answer is on short, medium, and long term, depending on the complexity of smart textile structures. SustaSmart is cooperating with CEN and CENELEC. CEN, CEN, is the European Committee for Standardization, in French Comité Européen de Normalisation. It is a public standards organization whose mission is to foster the economy of the European Union in global trading, the welfare of European citizens, and the environment by providing an efficient infrastructure to interested parties for the development, maintenance, and distribution of coherent sets of standards and specifications. The CEN was founded in 1961. CENELEC is the European Committee for Electrotechnical Standardization and is responsible for standardization in the electrotechnical engineering field. CENELEC prepares voluntary standards which help facilitate trade between countries, create new markets, cut compliance costs, and support the development of a single European market. In Canada, there is a CDT group focused on textile technology transfer in Saint-Hyacinthe, close to Montreal. It is also working on effective performance evaluation methods and standardization program. In 2019, IPC Association started a European standardization group focused on reliability and washability of smart and e-textiles. Since 1957, IPC has been guiding the electronic interconnection industry through dramatic changes. IPC is the only trade association that brings together all of the players in this industry: designers, board manufacturers, assembly companies, suppliers, and original equipment manufacturers. More than 4,800 companies around the world depend on IPC programs and services to further their competitive excellence and financial success. As a member-driven organization and leading source for industry standards, training, market research, and public policy advocacy, IPC supports programs to meet the needs of an estimated $2 trillion global electronics industry. Recent achievements of IPC Association are summarized on this slide. IPC 8941 Guide Live for Connections for e-textiles. IPC 2292 Printed Electronic Design Standards. IPC Europe Group forming and a white paper on current requirement and progress going on.